One of the most unusual labs in the world is located off Key Largo, Florida. It's called Aquarius, and the entire structure sits on the seafloor, 60 feet beneath the surface. It's not your typical office. First, the only way to commute there is to scuba dive. Plus, the view isn't of a parking lot, but a flourishing coral reef. And once there, researchers are required to stay for 10 days at a time, living, eating and sleeping in a habitat the size of a school bus. The lab is owned by the U.S. National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration and has been used for 119 missions since 1992. Marine scientists love having an underwater base from which to work. It allows them to conduct experiments on the deep reef for up to 9 hours each day or night without fear of getting the bends and without having to return to the surface after just 1 hour of diving. Mark Hay, a biologist at Georgia Institute of Technology, is one of those scientists. He's lived and worked at Aquarius twice, conducting experiments on the nearby reef that demonstrates why having a diverse array of fish, biodiversity, is vital to the health of the oceans. In November, Dr. Hay made a brief trip to Aquarius to show a visitor around. The lab has 6 bunks and a shower, and the views aren't bad. The food, on the other hand, is of the astronaut variety. In fact, NASA has used the reef base for 14 training missions. Because of the high pressure inside Aquarius, soda cans barely fizz when opened. Food cans get squeezed and distorted. A person's voice also tends to have a different timbre.
So your voice sounds a little different.
Whistling while you work is much harder than on the surface.
You can do it after a while.
What isn't so much fun is the outhouse toilet. That's the white gazebo-like structure. For starters, you have to swim to it, even if in the dark. A person must then stand inside, breathing the air in the air pocket in the upper section of the structure. Waste disappears into the sea. The lab has phones, computers, and a wireless link to shore. During a mission, a land-based watch desk constantly monitors the habitat's vital signs, while also keeping an eye on the aquanauts via video cameras. At the end of a mission, the interior air pressure is slowly reduced until it becomes the same as that on the surface. Aquanauts can then safely return to the surface without fear of the bends. For the Wall Street Journal, this is Gautam Naik.